Hi everyone and welcome back. This is Nika Nadia here with 10 minutes of hip stretches or hip openers. Let's begin lying down on our back today. All you need is yourself, your hips, and your mat. Taking a few big breaths is always a good idea. Inhale. Exhale. Big inhale to your belly. Long exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the feet from the floor. Hug the knees into the chest. Rocking a little bit side to side. This is called femoral flexion. So allowing these to into the body is a stretch in itself. Imagine softening any tension you're holding in the front of these hips. Relax your shoulders to the mat and enjoy the stretch here. Remember, even if you don't feel that doesn't mean nothing's happening. Softly release feet to the floor. Cross right ankle on top of the left thigh. Lift it and hug it into the body, holding onto your hamstring. If that's not accessible, you can use a strap or a towel or a belt around that hamstring and breathe here, please. Pressing this right knee away from you. Again, softening shoulders. Long, loving inhale. Cleansing exhale. You can rock side to side if that feels lovely. And release. Let's move along to the other side, crossing left ankle on top of the right thigh. Lift and hug it in, flexing the feet, softening the shoulders. You'll feel this in your glutes, your piriformis in particular. Stretching the hips is so important for lower back health, for mental and emotional health. Big inhale. Long exhale. I'd love to stay here longer, and on your own perhaps you can, but we're going to keep going today. So uncross, rock yourself up to seated, and let's come to downward facing dog. Hands are shoulder distance apart, feet are a small hip distance, and hands and feet are about a plank's distance away from one another. Head softens, and let's pedal out our feet by alternating, reaching one heel down and then the other. Spread the fingers and feel these calves, hamstrings open up. Press both legs back. Inhale. Tilt your sits bones, your bottom up to the sky, arching your back. Oof, now you feel it more in your hamstrings, huh? And exhale, press back a little further. Inhale, gently look forward, and then exhale, walk your feet into your hands. Inhale, lift flat back, opening up your chest, long spine. Exhale, soften everything, let it all go. 2 more times. Inhale to a flat back. Check that the shoulders are rolling back, the neck is long. Exhale, soften, knees are bent. Inhale, lengthening. Last time, exhale, let it all go. Press through your feet, bend your knees a bit, and inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Feet wider than the hips now, making some circles. Another direction. Lubricating the hip joints, juicing them up with that synovial fluid. And back to center. Inhale, big sweep of the arms up. And exhale, relax into your forward fold. Inhale, lift to a flat back again, long spine. Let's take our right leg, step it way back to a long runner's lunge. So our hands are on either side of this foot. I want you to squeeze your inner thighs and find the strength that gives you here. Holding for 2 more breaths. Lots of length and strength through the back of this right leg, like you're holding an elephant there. Last breath. And soften that right knee to the earth. Untuck the toes. Press through the front foot as you rise. Here, I want you to find so much strength in your hips. What I mean by that is inner thigh squeezing, outer hip squeezing, then lower back lengthening and lower belly drawing in. Soften the shoulders as you reach up and enjoy this big stretch through the front of the right hip flexor. The front of our hips gets so super tight because we're sitting far more than the human body is designed to. Let's take our left hand to the left hip, right arm re-lengthens up on the inhale, and then exhale, reaching up and over a bit. You may feel it deeper, all the way up into your tummy. Back up to center, inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Let's lengthen out that left leg. If you need, you might have to put your hands on blocks or up to this leg, okay? I really want you to focus on, again, finding a long spine. Untuck your hips, open your chest, and breathe. Hello to that hamstring. Let's walk it back to our lunge. Take the right hand to the center of the mat. Bend into the right leg and reach back for your foot. You might not be able to touch it, and that's okay. Be patient and kind to yourself today. If you have a strap, something handy that you can lasso up that foot, go ahead and do so, stretching out this quadricep. Oof, my thighs are always so tight. We hold a lot there. And release. Both hands to the inside of this left foot and move it over to the side for lizard pose. Keep a nice long spine here, heart opening. If it feels good and it's accessible today, I invite you to come down to your forearms. 2 big breaths. Walk it back up to your hands. Scoot this foot back to center. Curl your right toes and step to down dog. Big inhale. Bigger exhale. Softly walk your feet forward to your hands. Inhale to a flat back, long spine. Exhale, let it all go. Press all the way up on your next inhale. And then exhale, hands to the heart. We're going through the other side now. Inhale, arms extend, gather length. Exhale, dive down over your legs. Inhale to a flat back, a super long spine. And the left foot steps way back to that lunge. Wiggle back to the ball of the foot. Come up onto those fingertips. Find a lot of strength in your legs here. This right knee should be at about 90 degrees. Like you're holding an elephant or hippopotamus on the back of your left knee. Stretch it strong. 2 more big breaths. And release left knee to the earth. Untuck the toes. Press through this right heel, activating that glute to rise up. Soften the shoulders. Outer hips hug in, inner thighs hug in, drawing all your energy from the earth up and to the sky. Soften shoulders, ribs pull in. I know it's a lot of directions. Stretching out the front of this left hip flexor. Right hand to the right hip, left arm up, inhale. Up and over, exhale. Slowly, left hand comes down, bend into your back leg and catch the foot. Or try to. And softly release. Lengthen out your right leg now. Thinking about the spine, elongating, breathing, releasing tension from these hips. What a lovely thing you're doing for yourself today. And let's return to our lunge. Move the foot off to the side. Both hands to the inside for lizard pose. Nice long spine. If you'd like, if it feels good, you can come down to the forearms. And back up to the hands. Scoot this foot to center. Curl your left toes. Step it back to down dog. Big inhale. Bigger exhale. And release the knees. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again soon. Namaste.